From there, it's in the corner.
Ah!
It's in the corner of where you were from before.
Oh my god! It has been a while since I went back to the office, so I figured why not check it out, meet up with some of the old colleagues, and make a video out of it. Or if I wake up early enough, then I like to go for a quick walk, get some sunlight in my eyes, and get this day going. I've noticed this has been helping me regulate my sleep cycle. After the morning walk, I like to come back and make a cup of chai. A good friend of mine also works at the same company as me, and he is a management consultant and I'm a tech consultant. So we figured why not let's make it together and talk about his day-to-day and my day-to-day so you can kind of see the similarities and differences in the type of work that we do. So we decided to go to lunch and talk about this in his Tesla.
Day to day, I would say, I guess the morning before lunch is mostly meetings. It's just to get direction from the developers and kind of get on the same page as what they're working on, what my next tickets might be coming up after the finish on that dev work. And then obviously there's stand up with the whole team where the PM and all the other CX designers kind of go over their current status on their tickets. And I give my update on my current QA ticket. And then usually after lunch is when I come back and kind of knock out most of my work. Finish. I think I have 3 tickets I have to finish up today, so it'll be just testing those tickets on the mobile app and then logging any bugs if they do come up. There might be some slight calls to devs if I do encounter like a problem, but most often like you just kind of log it on your own and then you put it in the backlog or you log it for that ticket specifically, and then they fix it either later on or the same day and you just retest whenever you can.
So it sounds a lot like software development at any other company. How is it different from consulting?
So consulting would be different because you're not doing the developing for your company. You're doing it for a client, so an external company who gets benefit from like our expertise of being consultants, right? So like a company that's external might not have the expertise to do QA testing or even do development for a certain part of their line of business or whatever you might have. And so they hire consultants to come in and kind of do that work for them. And more often than not, you work with some of their internal people. So like on my current project, I would work with like some of their people on their BSA side, right? And so they would just do the things that they can do, and then we would help them support where they need it. So if they don't have a QA tester, you would be the QA tester for them.
So they've got probably a project sponsor or product owner on their side,
Yep.
And then they're kind of giving you direction and what they ideally want done in a higher level, and you're figuring out how to go build it and what to make it.
Exactly. Yep. And that's kind of why you do stand-ups in the morning, because you stay on the same page as both the client and the internal people, because you want to make sure whatever work you're doing isn't going to waste and it's getting done the way that they want it to get done. And so the point of stand-up, the reason they stand up every day is one day the client might want one thing, the next day they might want something completely different. And so it's nice to have that stand-up in the morning, kind of get aligned before you start doing anything.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, on my project right now, I'm kind of by myself. From the client side, I've got a couple people I'm working with, and I'm doing a lot more data strategy. I work under the enterprise data office, and data strategy is one of the initiatives that they have. And it's figuring out how do you make the entire enterprise data work together. The client really grew through acquisitions, and so it's all these different smaller companies that came together. So the data is all over the place. So it's trying to figure out how do you bring it all together, how do you put it in one place, how do you make it meaningful and useful for going forward. I don't have any meetings with a client today. Today I'll probably work on my internal stuff that I'm doing for the company, figuring out how do we get the people in our company to contribute to content marketing, where we produce blogs and write articles, client stories. So that's the strategy that I'm working on.
So if you're on the client by yourself, do you have stand-ups in the morning?
I don't.
Because you're just doing your own work.
Yeah, it's an international company. So my clients are located in the UK, and then I also have to do work with people in Asia. So we're like all over the time zones. It can be kind of challenging to get the time aligned, but they're very respectful of the times. I just start my day at the normal times, and we still have an overlap about 5 or 6 hours. So we're able to get a lot of work done in that time. I had some meetings the last couple of days to work on things. It was more like a working session where we came together and just went down the documents and fixed things up. Now I have a better direction what I need to do for the next coming days, and it should be good. I used to live just up the street.
Yeah, I live this way. I know where you live. I live from there. It's in the corner.
Ah!
It's in the corner of where you were from before.
Oh my god! I'm about to pass out.
That's great.
I love it. So you can see there's a lot of different kinds of IT consultants, and there's a lot of different kinds of work that each individual, each role does. I make a lot of videos on this channel about IT consulting and the different things you need to know to be a good IT consultant. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then be sure to subscribe and like the video. And let me know where you are in your IT career journey so I can better make the videos for you.